What is going on, y'all? Mad Mania, Stone Cold Bev. Okay, I saw Sasha there. It's not scrolling up for me. Cheech, Hubs, Paranoia, Direct Cool, Insane Joker, Mark. Good evening. Monday Night Raw. I hope your sister is doing well, Mad Mania. I really do. Thoughts and prayers, my friend. Expertise that monkey, says Jared. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if we hit 250 likes, it's it's entirely on you guys. Hey, Snow Goose, good to see you. So we got our gatherers out, gathering farms. Nothing like gathering farms, gathering gems on 7 marches. And there's nothing more fun than gathering gems on 7 marches. Sitting here in this building fort, preparing for this zone to open on Thursday. Forgive me if I sound tired. I was up at 2 a.m. to do the Spring of Ra. We were successful yet again. The enemy's not really coming hard. They're just being frickin' annoying there. Kind of running around here and there, sending snipers to try and snipe troops that are marching there, and playing around in the open field down here and over here, and making fun of me because I'm dropping king skills left and right. But hey, it is what it is. If you got the gems to use and spend on king skills, you might as well spend them. Just Green Dude, I don't think Belly Prime is going to be a must-have for most people. If you enjoy swarming and you max Crystal Tech, I think Belly Prime is a very good pickup. Do I think it will benefit people who are low spenders, mid spenders, who do not swarm structures often? Not really. But that's obviously my opinion. Opinions are like buttholes, right? Everybody has one. So, it's hard to tell. It's hard for me to tell you, yes, get them, don't get them, yes, expertise them, don't expertise them, without knowing many, many intricate details about your account. So, ask other people, get their opinions also, and then go from there. Good evening, Raz. What's up? It's Clutch. Good to see you. I will be expertising him. We have got something like 1,700 gold universals to play with. So we will expertise Belly Prime before... Oh, there comes a yawn. I'm sorry. Before our Pass 8 opens on Thursday. We have our 7 marches now. We're working on Swarm Tech. We're working on maxing the rest of the tech. We should definitely have everything done by the time fighting starts. We may or may not need to get that next Mountain Warfare bundle. We shall see. See, Insane Joker agrees. Use those gems for the king skill. There's no shame in that. Mark says Lambo is correct. You should get, but I'm going to save heads until new infantry. That's your main. That makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. What's up, Chronico? I do not plan to expertise Eleanor quickly. A couple of reasons, and we're watching this KvK. This KvK is all but over. To those who participated in this KvK, you gave us a great show for several days. I have the utmost respect for these kingdoms, 2429, 2377, what is it? 3159. Y'all put on an amazing show. Thank you for that. Congratulations to 2377. It looks like they will be winning this KvK. And I trying to cheer up Apple earlier, right? There's no shame in losing a KvK. Really, there isn't. In a KvK loss, you learn several things. You learn who is loyal to the kingdom, and who is just there to get gold chests. You learn who is going to fight when there's fighting to be had, and who is going to run like a coward. So you can come out of a KvK loss stronger than you went in. You just have to have a strong leadership team, and I'm sure 2429 does, to deal with the players that didn't show up. The sad thing is, I think some players were probably not going as hard as they could have, because the Archer Zenith skin was announced, 15%. Archer health, so... And that's just my speculation. I don't have any inside information or anything like that. Please don't take it the wrong way. But it's very, very hard these days to recruit players to a kingdom. You can look at stats all you want, but stats do not give you the real picture of a player. Accounts are being bought and sold on a daily basis. There is... you really got to get to know the player behind the stats. Understand how they fight. We are already recruiting after this KvK. Contact Captain Stinkfist or Mad Mania. You can find them on my Discord. Discord's probably the best way to reach them. Rather than in-game, you can find them on my Discord. They are both moderators there. As far as KvK goes, 30 million kills. We hit that on day 2. We're kind of dogging it on the honor roll. 53, 45th. That's not too bad. I'm really not pushing hard. Several of the I guess a couple of our allies are up there. We're in 4th. That's not bad for what, 9 or 10 coalitions in this game. There's at least 6 coalitions here, right? Oh, really? Are we in 3rd? Oh, that's okay. That's occupation point. I don't even understand how they calculate that. Nor do I care. Seasonal strategies. We have gone all the way up the ladder here. 8% less damage. Field troops take 8% less damage when attacking strongholds. Can't wait. Swarm City. Our tech. We've got 2 on Surprise Strike. We can't do any more there, though, until we have Special Medicines at 10, which requires Special Medicines 1 at 10, and Improved Morale at 10. But we've got Improved Morale to 7 already. Tonight we'll probably bump the Call to Arms up as high as we can, get the increased troop capacity there. But our rally size is maxed out. We still got some work to do on some of the barbarian stuff, some of the stuff that will help me with crystals, but that's not as important to me at all. Stepping down from leadership and just playing the game, that's... I mean, I'm blessed here in 1029, right? Captain does a lot of the, most of the map planning. Smart Alpha runs Ark of Osiris now. We've got Kat, who was an R5 here for a long, long period of time. She is like some days she's like the little devil on one shoulder or the little angel on the other shoulder. Valuable in providing advice. We got Solaris that runs events, Karak bosses, the caravan events, that type of thing. Mad Mania and Captain do the recruiting. Hubs is the spreadsheet god. You want any stats in the kingdom, you ask Hubs. He can bring it up on a spreadsheet. We've got Thunder that is fantastic as well and provides good counsel. Very level-headed. We need that in the group from time to time. Noobzilla is the same way. Cerez rotates in and out as R4. When we're fighting, he's definitely an R4. He is the marker king, I swear. We will get done burning a flag, and he will drop the time on it. And he keeps track of all the flags that are on fire that we're defending, and does a fantastic job. So really, all I have to do as king is that high-level diplomacy between camps, between kings and other kingdoms, and, drop the buffs. Do a little bit of project management, right? And that's about it. So we've got some fantastic people here that really support me, support the kingdom, and the duties are spread throughout the R4 team, and I could not be more pleased with that. Hey Jack, thank you. Master, good to see you. Yafi, what's going on? Yep, Kat recently came back to the game. We are pleased to see her. I'm Cerez's second voice. What do you mean? And Cerez, let me tell you, Cerez, that man can drink more vodka than... I think he probably drinks more vodka than the entire state of Montana. He doesn't buy vodka by the bottle. He buys vodka by the case. No lie. No lie at all. But yet he can complete those, those little puzzles that Rise of Kingdoms has from time to time. He can bang those out in 22 seconds consistently. Drunk off his ass. I don't understand it. Yeah, and that sucks when you have to do everything. That really does. It's a full-time job. So I get it, Merc. But yeah, hit up Mad Mania, hit up Captain. A voice interview is required. What's up, Emil? I'm happy you're here to see me here, right? Just trying to find something to occupy the time. We got, 60, 90 minutes until we can spin the wheel, which is, I'm sure, why you all are here. Nobody wants to watch me farm gems, so we'll... Unless y'all know of another KvK where there is fighting going on, we'll just continue to watch this 2429 1377, or excuse me, 2377 KvK. There's still some skirmishing here and there. How many gems? The legendary material chest is 2,500. Where's the barb chaining? I don't know. You'll have to ask a 12-inch or Plato or Only Farmer or Taki. I really should barb chain, but I don't have the patience. I really don't. It takes so much time, and it's so frustrating when they run away from you. But I may have to here. I really, I would love to push for that next Zenith skin. 15% Archer health. But at the same time, I'm not going to stop fighting in KvK. And if I don't have the speed ups to do it, I don't have the speed ups to do it. At the end of the day, fighting with the folks here in 1029 and making every effort to win a KvK is much more important to me than a Zenith skin. 24, 29 still has a bit of space here in Kingsland. Not a lot. Right, this is their red territory here. I'm pretty sure this is their red territory here. This will probably be cut soon. So this KvK is over. You know, I think hindsight is 20/20, but I think had they had earth camps set up on the left-hand side and go against water initially, rather than having them be the first line of defense against wind, I think that may have proven a better result. You know, ultimately, Earth Camp did drop a fort over here, the CR fort, and they had water entirely out of Kingsland. But sometime between the time I went to bed last night and the time I woke up this morning, water had built and pushed back in. I'm sure with the help of wind. You know, last night when I went to bed, the wind camp was asleep and fire camp was pretty much free burning flags. Now, the difference here is I think water did a really, really good job, and I think wind did a really, really good job back building the flags in such a way that they didn't lose as much territory during their downtime as they gained during the fire and earth downtime. You know, and then when they smelled blood in the water today, they just went and went and went, and they didn't stop. It's just my 2 cents there. Well, 2 players, though, Jared. 2 players are not going to win or lose a KvK for you, especially at this level. Those 2 players in a KvK 1, 2, or 3, quite possibly, although we saw Baba and Ekrem couldn't win the KvK for their kingdom. You know, so 2 players are not going to make or break you. But, you know, 2377 has built that kingdom in such a way that, you know, they have 100 active players or more online all day, every day. You know, they did have some downtime last night. It seemed like that was planned. You know, they left 5, 6, 10 people online, and everybody else went and took a nap so that they could coordinate a massive push today. Captain says he thinks Belly Prime will be a good upgrade to William. Is Belly going to be an open field commander? I don't plan to use him myself as an open field commander. You know, William does AoE damage. Very, very few cavalry commanders do AoE damage. So it would be hard for me to take William out of the lineup just from that aspect. Pro Gaming, by the way, in my King of the Nile, the other side stopped rallying and garrisoning. I put my troops in. I'm still laughing we took over their zone afterwards. Interesting. Big Panther, my KvK hasn't changed. In a few days here, we won the first zone. Then we deleted some flags in the first zone. They pushed back into that zone. We pushed them out right away. We are waiting for Pass 8 to open on Thursday. 1629 UTC. Then we fight 3 different camps in the next zone. What calves do I run? I run Nevsky William and HQ Joan. If I want a 3rd cav march out there, it's XY Justinian. But my 3rd cav march is nothing to write home about. This is the gear on the 3rd cav march. Not bad, but it's not fantastic either. This is the second Cav March. We still have a ways to go with upgrades and with iconics here. My Nevsky March, that's fantastic. We have not leveled up any of this equipment. That's primarily why I'm not going for top spots in MGE. Eleanor is nice, right? But there are others with leveled up equipment that I don't have. Now, what I did do yesterday is take a look at this bad boy. The Hydra's Blast is now special talented. But I'm waiting till I get this to level 2 and this to level 2 to move them over to my main Archer March and replace the level 4 helmet and the level 4 bows. But on this march, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got half of these items at level 5. And this level 4, right, that gives damage to rallied armies and garrisons. So I think we're sitting quite well there. Third Archer March, nothing to write home about, right? Purple accessories, yucky. This is equipment on the first infantry march. Now, what I did do today is I transmuted, and finally, after 27 transmutations, finally, I got the last remaining archer health or whatever it was off of this march. They don't want to rally or garrison. Rally your garrison. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I will definitely run Belisarius as a swarming commander for sure. I don't know the stats of that 2429 KvK going into it. Happy I don't remember them. So yeah, I'm very happy with this now. Triple stacked, all the gear plus 2 legendaries there. That's getting close to my archer one. Zhu Liang is slowly becoming my favorite commander. He is slowly creeping up to overtake YSG. But I mean, even Boudica YSG hits hard with this gear and these armaments. I can't transmutate this one any further until we get a purple stone, right? But we're well on our way. Fire had higher kill points, wind had higher power. Okay. As you mark. I just, yeah, it's hard to replace YSG as my favorite commander. It really is. He has been in my lineup for so long, four plus years. Next KvK, it's Hubsy's turn to do all the mapping and planning, then I can relax. Well, he was traveling a lot for this KvK, so I'm no good with maps. You don't want me doing maps. Trust me. But yeah, we're sitting on 1,729. Now I do want to say, if you guys have ever used this secondary password deal, don't lose the fucking password. Right? Don't lose the fucking password. I swear, I knew exactly what password I typed it in. It asked for a second confirmation to type it in exactly the same again. But when I woke up yesterday, I could not remember the second password. Or I could not remember what I used as the second password. So there was a period of time, almost 24 hours, where I couldn't get bundles. I couldn't promote somebody to R4. I couldn't transfer leadership of the Alliance. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't use gold heads. Couldn't use transmutation stones. But this morning I had a very, very good experience with Lilith customer service. You know, they asked for a few things from me, like IP address, a copy of my bank statement showing that the last time I spent money, you know, a few things like that, and they reset it for me very quickly, rather than waiting 5 days for it to come off. Because if I couldn't expertise Belisarius prior to the pass fighting, I was gonna lose my shit. If I couldn't transfer R5 when I went to sleep at night, I would lose my shit. Why do I have 500 more gold heads than you? I don't know. Do you buy them in the VIP shop every week? Speed ups, materials, speed ups, materials, blueprints, goldies, speed ups, materials, speed ups. So my plan is to max expertise belly prime and then save for the next archer commanders. That is the plan anyway. We will see. We will see. Yeah, how can you give me R5 on night shift? Forza, appreciate you. Welcome to the Touchdown Club, sir. For those of you who don't know, right, membership gets you access to some cool emojis here. Most of them are done by the one, the only Electro King. Also, as long as your Discord is linked to your YouTube account, you now have access to the Touchdown Club, Forza. Appreciate you. Whale Forza joined. Yeah, you're in 2429 with Apocalypse, right? I think you frequent his stream. You've been on my stream quite a bit, but I'm quite sure you frequent his stream. Doing well, just waiting for this Belisarius wheel. Let's see if there's any other KvK out there that's got anything interesting going on. 2268's KvK, those passes will open Thursday, I believe, at the same time as our passes open to Pass 8. Our Kingsland passes will open. But with 52 content creators in that kingdom, I'm sure they will all be streaming. I joke. It's more like 18. 2489? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm refreshed. Do we have 250 likes yet? Yeah, only 35. You guys must not want me to expertise it tonight that badly. Did 2489 get a good matchup in KvK? Did you guys even register? There's one. El Cid, Meta Gatherer right there. I'm waiting for another level 4 to spawn here. Alright, let me go back to this gem node. We'll get this march out. Need my playlist. No specific playlist. I use Epidemic Sound. And this is their metal genre. So we just click the button and hit shuffle and go from there. If you are interested, there's a link to Epidemic Sound in the description there under music. If you use that link and sign up, and I think it's $9.99 a month, and it's all copyright free music. You use that link and sign up, I get a month free. So, but yeah, check it out. They've got a ton of good stuff out there. I just have not taken the time to build a specific playlist. You spin it? Nope, Apollo. We can't spin till reset. At reset, the wheel will appear. So we got an hour and 5 minutes yet. $34 level 5 research tokens. Yeah, Forza, it's as long as you're signed up and you have a subscription with Epidemic Sound, you can use it on streams. So I do not get tagged for any copyright strikes with YouTube at all. Can you look at 2988 Officer Apollo and tell me farmer or fighter? We can do that. 2988. Try that again. There are several content creators that use Epidemic Sound. I believe Chisgall does. I know Bulbaritos does. You know, many of them make their own playlists though. I'm too lazy. There's Apollo. Ooh, 110 million, 8 billion kill points. 1, 2, 3. So you have an older account than I do. I'm in the 12 million range. You're in the 6 million range. 37 million deads. I would say 8 billion kill points. 37 million deads is quite good. Most units lost, though. Yeah, I would say if anything, Apollo, it's you need to increase your deads. I don't know what your spending level is. $10.75 in allies, 1 KvK. $10.75 coalition got first Zig occupation. Daybreak and Earth Camp get to hold the Zig. Congrats to them. Good God, man! You and Forza going back and forth here. I'll let you guys have your own little conversation there. Mad says we're the 1960 of lower seeds. So yeah, same number of, well, I think you had more arc wins, but just for comparison. Well, granted, I'm a different type of player than many. What kingdom did you start in, Apollo? Like 1070, somewhere in that range? 1090? Yeah, that can be the downfall of many kingdoms, is having lots of casual players there. You know, it's fine to be a casual player when you're outside of KvK, but when you're in KvK and those passes open and there's fighting, I expect you on the field. $11.40. Okay. I started in 1207 myself. Yeah. I mean, back in the day when there was, maybe one or two players in each kingdom that, oh, son of a biscuit. Let me restart this because I can't change camp colors. Stand by. One or two players in each kingdom that were sharing an account, maybe. Piloting has gotten way out of hand, if you ask me. Thank you for the subscription, Untitled. I understand why kingdoms do it. I really do, especially at that highest of levels. But I just think it's getting blown way out of proportion, and there are kingdoms now that are, if you don't have a pilot for account, you can't even migrate there. And that to me is ridiculous. I want my account to reflect the work that I've done in this game, not the work that somebody else has done. Yeah, I mean, it is against terms of service to share an account. Lilith chooses just not to enforce it. Which is fine. You've not enforced it for how long now? You can't just... Snow Goose coming through with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Snow Goose. Appreciate you, as always. Members in the chat, please drop the Snow Goose emoji. Help me thank Snow Goose. So, as I was saying, I understand why players do it. It has gone on for so long now that if Lilith flipped it and all of a sudden made it a bannable offense, share an account, one, how would they police it? Players could very easily say, oh, well, yeah, I was playing today from Dubai, and then I traveled to New York City overnight. And that's why you see my account with an IP address in New York City the next day. It would be very hard to enforce, and they'd lose a ton of money. They would literally lose a ton of money. Is Stitch here? Is Stitch lurking? Or did he just get a gifted membership? Quit after 4 years of playing, wondering if 2453 is a dead kingdom. Any way to check? We can take a look at it. Oh, good God. Are you in this guy's kingdom? No comment. No comment. There's a link in the description for that's Epidemic Sound. $24.53 is a kingdom we had a bad experience with, right, Madmania? Who was it then, Hubs? I could have swore it was them. The R5 name looked very familiar. It looked like they may have been spread in other kingdoms, though, for KvK. This looks familiar. 1039. This is formerly the Alliance of White Tigers. Solomar. Very nice people here left. Very nice people left here. But they, they are not what I would call top tier fighters. Many of them are not what I would call top tier fighters. So we were allied with 2453 in a prior KvK. The R5 of the main alliance there was very difficult to work with. So difficult, in fact, that they are the kingdom on our block list to not ally with in a future KvK. So for those that don't know, you can put one kingdom on your block list when you register for KvK, and during matchmaking, they will make efforts to not put you in the same camp. That's how difficult he was to work with. He did not get along well with two of the other kingdoms in our camp. Every decision that was made, every group decision that was made that he did not like, he resisted. He would leave the coalition consistently, tell us to go to hell. He was going to do his own thing. One of the enemies that we were facing in KvK, after we reached a point where we surrendered, one of the enemies that we were facing in KvK says, that's fine, we'll accept your surrender. We won't attack you, but we're going to keep fighting 2453 because we hate them. It was not the last KvK we were in, but the KvK before that. So 6-8 months. You can only blacklist one kingdom master. And because of the problems that that individual caused within our own camp, I mean, diplomacy within our own camp was more difficult than diplomacy with our other allied camp or with the enemy kingdoms, if that tells you anything. All because of this one individual who had an ego that was through the fucking roof. Yeah, after that KvK, I'll tell you this too. After that KvK, the R5 of our kingdom transferred R5 to me and quit the game for 3 months. 3 of our R4s quit the game. That was the absolute worst KvK I have ever participated in because of the diplomacy within our own camp, much of it caused by the leader in that kingdom. I am told there are videos out there on YouTube about how they have betrayed in the past. None of it was ever his fault. It was always somebody else's fault. So, you know, I mean, the GW Games... I am being politically correct right now with my responses as to my attitude and opinion of the king in that kingdom. If I was to say exactly what I wanted to say, I'd probably get kicked off of YouTube. Okay? So I'm just gonna say, if it was me, I would avoid that kingdom at all costs. It's nothing but trouble. We had one person from that kingdom that hung out with us on Discord and migrated to our kingdom. And she had nothing but bad things to say about that king. And I'll just leave it at that. You know, I don't want to beat a dead horse. You know, I'm friends with one of the kingdoms that they are allied with in this current KvK, and I told them, be careful. I said, be careful. Just go to Twitch. You can say whatever you want. Maybe one of these days we'll fire up a dual stream. The unedited version would have many, many words that you have probably never heard before, all strung together in a run-on sentence to describe my dislike for that individual. Just bipolar. One day he'd be going off at me about something. Oh, I'm a better fighter than you. I have more kill points than you. You need to listen to me. You're doing this all wrong. And then the next day after I win enemy elimination, he's my best fucking friend. You know, even when we were looking for kingdoms to pair up with in this King of the Nile KvK, right? He's sending me messages. Oh, it's good to see you again, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, we've already got our allies picked. And then I said something to one of the allies that they teamed up with. Say, watch your back with this guy. And he comes at me like a bull full steam. Why are you spreading rumors about me behind my back? You're trash. And then he's sending me screenshots of that KvK where he finished in first place in kills and I finished in third place in kills. Well, motherfucker, you were fighting for 22 extra days. So yeah, you beat me in kill points in that KvK because you were fighting and cheeseburgering enemies out of your city for 22 days longer than I was even fighting for. So. Yeah, Mad Mania and Captain Stinkfist are our recruiters. We've got a ton of time left in this KvK. And honestly, we're real close to a B seed, so they will be Super selective about the people we bring in. Now, kills and deads and stats isn't the number one contributing factor in somebody coming to 1029. The most important thing to us is that it's a mature player, a smart player who we don't have to teach the game to, who understands the way we fight, our hyper-aggressive style of fighting, and buys into that process. Somebody who's going to follow rules. We are a tight-knit group of players here. I'd like to think of us all as friends. These guys know, these R4s know, they have my phone number. At any point in time, they can pick up the phone and call me. Lambo, we need you online. And I'll be there. I have their phone numbers. I'm sure they would do the same for me. So the last thing we want to do is bring in players that are going to disrupt the karma and the friendships that we have here. Can I zoom out? You bet. The number of accounts these days that are being bought and sold, it is very hard to judge an account simply based on the stats, which is why we do voice interviews for every migrant coming here. We want to get to know the player on a more personal level, understand their experience, their game knowledge, how they play the game versus how we play the game. It's kind of like a job interview, to be honest. Yeah, we need to drop some troops. We need to kill off some troops in the next zone and in Kingsland. We are very close to a B seed kingdom right now. We're going to let some farms go to the cloud in the off season, which will get us down about 1.1 billion in power. So we do have the capabilities to bring in players and still maintain a C seed. But regardless, B seed, C seed, D seed, it doesn't matter what seed we are. As long as we have the right players here who buy into the mindset, There's no kill or dead requirements, but at the same time, we expect everyone on the field fighting when pass is open, or when there's fighting taking place. If players are off barb chaining while everyone else is fighting for objectives, that's a fucking problem. If people are chasing kills while everyone else is fighting for objectives, that's a freaking problem. If you're a pretty woman with a sexy voice, oh yeah, okay. We're gonna have to remove Mad Mania from recruiting status then. If we don't lose troops, see, here's our stats guy coming in. If we don't lose troops this KvK, it means we got to go really freaking hard next KvK. I mean, it's not like we don't go hard, Hubs. It's just the enemy typically doesn't go as hard, right? I mean, Sasha and I both have 30 million kills already. I think, well, we can look at stats. I can bring up the website, right? And these stats were done before 3 or 4 of the Shrine of Ra fights. So these were done after the fighting died down in the first fighting zone. I mean, if we look at kingdoms, 1029 is what? 2.3, 2.7 billion more kill points than any other kingdom in our camp or in the KvK. Deads were at 17.1 million. I know Gumbo's kingdom, 1459, was doing a double pass rally for hours and hours and hours. They got lots of deads there, as did these two kingdoms that were defending that pass. So let's look at just the players in our kingdom. And I believe I hit my 30 million kill points, 30 million kills shortly after the Spring of Ra opened, after the fighting died down. So, I mean, yeah, Sasha right here, 528 million kill points in that first zone. He's promised me he'd work on his deads. Got Noobzilla with 1.8 million deads in that first zone. Myself, 1.6 million. You know, Gax is brand new to the kingdom. Echo is brand new to the kingdom. Smart Alpha's a freaking monster himself. Coco Boy is new to the kingdom from 2605. So, I mean, I'm very happy with where we're at as far as players in the kingdom. Everyone fights. You know, we have some that don't fight as much as others, but you know, there's something called life that sometimes gets in the way. Those stats are through Fleisch. Fleisch runs the stats thing. I think you can go to his Discord and find more information about it. I forget exactly what the price is. Gumbo still has to send me an invoice. Gumbo, who you guys see in chat here from time to time, is the one that submitted the tickets and paid the euros to get those stats for us. I told him I'd pay half though, so I'm just waiting for him to send me a bill. Oh, there's Speak of the Devil. There's Gumbo. We have a Gumbo emoji right here too. Gumbo is one of the VIP supporters. Highest tier level there is. VIP of the Touchdown Club. Dark Chip, probably not tonight. We are not going to expertise him tonight unless we get 250 likes, but we're still, what? 247 away? I'm sorry. I can't add. 197 away? You're not getting any invoice. Well, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, I told you I'd pay half. If you are not sending me an invoice, Gumbo, then I would kindly request that you pick something from my merch store and send me a mailing address, and I will get it out to you. Good night, Hubs. Have a good one. So this territory is cut up top. This territory will be cut on the left here soon. And congratulations, 2377. That was a hard-fought victory. Your field presence was impressive. But, you know, I was telling Apo too, as long as 2429 learns something from it, it's not a loss. Not a loss. Gumbo, I hear tacos is coming to your kingdom. Wait, where did your membership badge go? I have not seen soup in this chat this evening. Tacos, aren't you Tupac? I could have swore you were that Tupac kid from one of these enemy kingdoms. Stuck in the sinkhole in 2409. Didn't they zero you? You don't got space for anyone, sadly? You guys will probably hit B seed before we do. Luda, we need expertise tonight. Well, you gotta drop 200 plus likes on the stream to get there. We're gonna spin the wheel tonight. That's a for sure thing. We're gonna max spin it all 3 days. We're gonna expertise before our pass 8 opens. I guarantee you this. Do we do it tonight? It's entirely up to chat here. Belly, in my opinion, Belly's gonna be good for people who max tech and who swarm. So I do both. I want to see if you are. I hope I'm lucky. I hope I'm lucky. What hooked me on the wheel was the YSG wheel way back when. My first 5 spin on a wheel ever was for YSG. And I got a 8, a 8, a 8, and a 1. So 25 YSG heads, my first ever 5 spin. That hooked me on the wheel, and I have not gotten lucky like that since. Chat, should I start making fake YouTube accounts? Maybe 200 of them. If anyone would do that, Luda, it would be you. That's a considerable amount of time, though, to go through to do that. That's a lot of time and energy. Oh no, Mad Mania is gonna join in. Yeah, Mad, you know if I have to spend gold heads to expertise tonight because we hit 250 likes, that's just gold head events that I start requesting first and second place in. I clicked the like button twice. No, it doesn't count then. We are in 59 chat, 4 accounts each, and we got it. We have 59 likes. That's pretty darn good for a stream where we're doing absolutely nothing but chatting. Yeah, Luda, maybe we don't do that. I need heads. See, there you go. There you go. Have you ever seen me get first or second in a gold head event, Sasha, since you've been here? Have you ever seen me take a first or second in an MGE since you've been here? I mean, I got second last MG, but that's because we were fighting. But the last arranged MGE that I got a top spot in Good God, has it been that long? I got first place in the first MGE that Ash Burnapal was in. I got second place in the second MGE that Ash was in. Other than that, I got an 8th place when Lapu Lapu came out for the unlock. I got a 10th place for a Hera Suleiman Montezuma MGE. That's it. That's it, guys. Have you almost ever shit yourself on accident? Yeah. Driving back from Illinois on Highway 41 in between Chicago and Milwaukee. Probably doing 80 miles an hour in a minivan. We had borrowed my parents' minivan to take a trip. Just to get to the rest stop. Why are you answering? Why not? Well, I don't care. I've got two Zenith skins. Two Zenith skins, Russ. So these are my legendary skins. We got Tapaki Palace that we bought in the shop. We've got Alhambra Palace from Season 3 of Osiris League. We have got Summer Palace from Season 3 of Osiris League. We have got Saga of the Longship, which was the last Zenith skin. And we have got Ancient Leisure, which was the prior Archer skin. So we don't have a lot. I mean, I'm not going to blow through my speed ups and sacrifice my ability to fight in KvK for the kingdom. If speed ups allow me to, I will go for the 15% health skin. Absolutely. It depends how much fighting we see the rest of this KvK and how many speed ups I use the rest of this KvK, though. I will not sacrifice my ability to fight with my friends for a Xena skin. Hey, what's up, Gallows? And I there's a live stream out there where on the final day for that last Xena skin, I went way overboard. But the person that was in first place that I had to pass to get first place was somebody at 88 million power, and no lie, 88 million power, only like 53 million kill points, and 2 million deads. I could not let a farmer get first place. It was just something in my DNA that said no, impossible. So this was my best ever KvK with dead troops. We took 11 million that KvK. That you've seen, we showed you that earlier. I was an OV for Season 3 of Osiris League, so I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time. This is my favorite quote ever. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. That's the setup I'm sitting at right now. And this is my dog, my German Shepherd. She is awesome. We adopted her, rescued her from one of the rescues here in Wisconsin. Apparently, she was tied up outside of a kill shelter, a shelter that puts animals to sleep, in Texas after she stopped being able to produce babies. So she seems to be good with other female dogs, but with male dogs, no, keep them away. But she is the most chill dog we've ever had. She doesn't bark frequently, so when she does, something's going on. That was a fun live stream, Luda, I will admit. It was funner than hell. No worries, Mad will do all the fighting from now on. He's got a new job. He's not fighting nearly as much as he used to. So yeah, I mean, I hate to do it, but if we really want to push for that Xena skin, we might have to start chaining barbs here with 4 or 5 marches at a time. So I've never been to Texas myself. The adoption place here in Wisconsin works with shelters in Texas. So they will routinely fly down there and pick up dogs that are scheduled to be euthanized and bring them back to Wisconsin. But she's the most chill dog in the world. You know, you can tell she wasn't played with when she was a puppy though. Because she doesn't know how to play tug. She will watch other dogs run and fetch a ball, but she will not fetch a ball or a frisbee. You know, she looks very interested and her ears are all perked up and her tail's wagging when she sees other dogs in the park across the street running to get a ball or a frisbee. But then I take her in the backyard and try and play with her, and she looks at me like I'm fucking crazy and lays down in the shade. But my wife, she follows my wife everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. You know, some stranger walks up to my wife in the park, the dog will get in between them. And you know, you have an 80-pound German Shepherd staring you down, that's gonna make someone think twice. Car, I'll max spin the wheel twice before maxing him. Nice, Car. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try and max spin it 3 times unless you guys hit those 250 likes tonight. It's entirely up to you. Let's get you to something to watch. Maybe. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't change colors of the camps, but we're going to leave you here for just a second while I excuse myself. I'll be right back. Okay, much better. What's up, I-Man? Good to see you. Kid woke up at the moment you tried to go to sleep. Oh, good lord. I remember those days. Oops, what are we doing here? Grab the wrong window. Alright, good luck, Hobbs. Good luck. And this is absolutely bugging me that I can't change the colors of the camps, so give me just a second here. I mean, if you're hanging out watching and you haven't yet done so, appreciate it if you would smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to this stream, now's the time to do that as well. It's 100% free. You got nothing to lose by doing so. Come on. When is past 9 opening in our KvK? That's a good question. Give me just a second here. I think there is a spreadsheet with a timeline posted in the KvK section of the Discord, but I will take a look here. Past 9, it looks like on 5/29. So 5/29 at 5/29 UTC. That's convenient. 5/29 at 5/29. Past 9 opens on 5/30 at 17/29 UTC. Past 8s are unsealed. 5/31 at 17/29 UTC. Past 10s are open. So we're gonna have 6 days in between past 8 and past 9, and then like a day and a half between past 9 and past 8's unsealing, and then a day before Kingsland. So it's gonna get hot and heavy here real quickly. What's up, Dino? I have Herman at 5551. Should I max him or keep gold heads for the new Cav? That's tough. I mean, who are you running Herman with? What other Cav commanders do you have maxed? What does your equipment look like? I love archers. I love archers myself. I don't mid-max anything, so it's hard for me to tell you if a 5551 Herman is really, really good. Belisarius, though, the new Belisarius, is in my opinion, not going to be an open field commander. He's best going to be used for those people who max tech and who are swarming flags, swarming forts, swarming cities, swarming structures, right? So if you're not that type of player where you're not swarming things, I would say skip these cavalry commanders and get Herman done. ZL Herman is my best pair in the open field currently. Zuliang Herman. If you are running one single archer march, that's the march I would run. But again, it depends on the gear that you have. Are you primary cavalry? Do you have cavalry city skins? Do you have archer city skins? Do you have infantry city skins? You know, it's hard to answer a general question, but that's my opinion anyway. I hope it helps. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry, but that's the thing, right? You have to make some assumptions when somebody asks, when you don't have all the details. Boudica ZL is a top tier march as well. Absolutely. If you the best thing about archers is that there are so many good pairings. Boudica ZL, Boudica YSG, Ash Boudica. I mean, even you could throw Cyrus in there as well. There are so many good pairings with archers that, if you're not an archer main and you're only running one archer march, you've got options. Yeah, I think Carr, who's a smart guy who plays in 1960, is hitting the nail on the head right there. Nobody should dump heads into belly unless they're a whale. Running potentially 3 cavalry marches in a 7 march lineup. And that means you're maxing tech in KvK. Two archer, 2 infantry. Well, who do you have for cavalry commanders currently? Hey, I run 3 archers. When I go to 7 marches, I run 3 archers. Boudica YSG, ZL Herman, and believe it or not, Artie Tommy. What a dog thing to say about Ash YSG. Well, I said Ash Boudica. I don't use Ash in the open field myself. I know a lot of people that do, and do with great success. But if I need to rally, then I just have to... If I'm using Ash Boudica or Boudica Ash, I forget which one is better, and ZL Herman in the open field, if I need to rally, that's 2 marches I got to recall. This way, if I need to rally, I just got to recall my ZL march. Nebu, I was not having good success with Nebu in the last KvK, so I removed him from the lineup. But if Tommy's poison can hit and Herman's poison can hit the same march, and all 7 of my marches are surrounding it, it's going to die super freaking quick. Artie Tommy is very unconventional, and I understand that. But it works for me. The worst thing about that march is it's slower than hell. Yeah, I love Boudica YSG and ZL Herman. The AoE damage it does, and in my fighting style, I'm generally tanking. I'm generally one of the first ones into the enemy murder ball. I'm inflicting as much damage as I possibly can against those enemy marches. And then my teammates come in behind and clean up. I will sad face all 7 of my marches so I can get them out quicker. And just do as much damage as I possibly can. And then the teammates come in and clean up. I don't care if I get positive trades. If my teammates do, coming in behind me, if they get positive trades, it's a win in my book. I don't like Nebu. I don't know, Carr. I just don't like Nebu. He did not do well for me in that last KvK. Master, I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking at those reports, looking at them line by line. I just know. I just know when Herman Tommy was hitting the same march, it was dying in 1.5 to 2 skill cycles. Very, very quickly. Yeah, maybe it's, I don't know, Carr. I don't know. You know, yeah, if it works for you, hey, more power to you. It was working for me. But that 7th March, I'll rotate from time to time too, you know. Sometimes it'll be Artie Tommy, sometimes it'll be XY Justinian. If I feel like throwing a 3rd Infantry out there, then, you know, we can get a 3rd Infantry on the field with Tariq Sargon, or, yeah, I know Sargon, right? But nice city rally here. They quit that rally rather quickly. Never Sargon. I mean, last KvK I had to use them. I was out of archers. I could only field 1 archer march at the end of that KvK. So at the end, I was running 3 infantry, 3 cavalry, 1 archer. I should rephrase that. I could only run 1 archer march with a 50% expansion. I could have run 2 marches with no expansion, but what's the fun in that? When I see my king use Sargon on the field, I want to hurl. Hey, at least your king's on the field fighting, right? You know, that's 1 more march for the enemy to attack instead of you. Yeah, they're online. They just did it for some resources, I think, huh? Highest power, 182 million. Nice. Hey, Eloise, what's going on? Are you getting those engineering commanders, Max, for your Kingsland opening, Eloise? That's on Thursday, if I remember correctly. I'll never run more than 1 infantry march. Yeah, I do 2 right now. Guan Sargon and Lucci, or excuse me, Guan Scipio, not Sargon, Guan Scipio, and Lucci Alex. With 5 marches, though, I was just running 1, and that was the Sargon Lucci. I mean, it's nice to have options. Wednesday, I don't think I'm going to do it, mainly because the kingdom is going to want everyone to delete siege at the end of KvK, so it doesn't make more sense. Well, I thought, I think Only Farmer said on her stream today that Bus Driver is changing to a siege player, unless she was just trolling. I mean, I would love to get 1 or 2 specialized engineering players in 1029. I think that'd be interesting. Bad ale, it depends on your playstyle, right? I think if I didn't have Justinian already expertise, I would go for him before Belly Prime. I think Justin's going to do more for you in the open field And as a rally lead than Belly Prime will. He's more versatile. Most people who are doing engineering are not required to elite sieges. Our general rule here is you can only have 100,000 T4, T5 sieges. But I am slowly working to max that Margaret Gonzalo myself, so I'm training sieges, to be honest with you. Bus drivers doing T4 sieges, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Not using 1,400 sculptures to make tower, to just use T4s. Really? You think Belly's going to be good in the open field car? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm using HQ Joan. I'm using Nevsky William. And if I bring a third cavalry march, it's XY Justinian. But my gear for my third cavalry march is trash. We got Ash of the Dawn and Navarre's Control crit. We've got a helmet, the legendary helmet, but that's it. Everything else is purple. Have you used any of these two new armament formations? Nope. Nope. I use Arch and Wedge, and then in this last Arc of Osiris, I was experimenting with the Hollow Square formation, and using Heracles YSS as garrison. And that did well the 2 times it got attacked. Because honestly, I've got a leadership set, and yeah, I didn't use these accessories on the Heracles, but I've got a leadership set that's just kind of sitting here doing nothing on Trajan. So I figured this last arc we would throw that on Heracles and give it a shot. And the nice thing about him is it's mixed troops. You don't have to refine until you get one troop type in here. We've got Breaker, 10% chance to reduce the target's defense. Evasive, 2.5 less counterattack damage. Alert, 2.5 deals 2.5 more counterattack damage. So in Arc of Osiris, that's great, right? Takes 2% less damage while garrisoned, and then here's another 2.5 dealing 2.5. 2.5 more percent counterattack damage. So, I mean, the armaments I have are not the greatest in the world. I don't pretend like they are, but it worked in this last match. This last match, though, we were not under heavy pressure, so we'll have to try it again in another Arc of Osiris match when we face a slightly stronger enemy. No disrespect to I forget what kingdom this is, but yeah, the last match was kind of a breeze. Stop dying, and you ain't getting rid of me that easy. Oh, it is reset, isn't it? Watch, there's a glitch and Belly Prime isn't even on the wheel. You just watch. Okay, good. He's there. He's there. Ooh, 7 today. Okay, who's gonna keep count for me? Do I still have a counter? Where did I put that damn thing? Is it in images? Counter? Counter display? Oh, it's over the merch. Alright, so it's kind of over the merch. So let me see where the merch is here. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go. Nothing. Oh, this is not looking pretty. There's 8. 9. Dino, you just scared the shit out of me. You just scared the shit out of me, dude. Alright, so there's the unlock at least, right? That's nice. There's 4. Two more. Okay, 22. 22 plus these. So there's 10. There's another 5. So 37 today. Bad, not bad. We got a few tomes of knowledge to use here. Probably don't have to take Belly to 60. I don't know when he'd ever be used as primary, but excuse me. Everyone else is 60, so yeah, my OCD would get the best of me. I don't remember Luda. I had to refine a bunch of it. Rip my orange XP books. I have no idea what to even do here. He's not going to be primary. Now it's ready to no, we're gonna spin the wheel 2 more days here. You all did not come through. We've only got 75 likes on the stream, so yeah, your fault, not mine. I really don't care much about this talent tree at all. I'm sure Carr's gonna yell at me for this, but so do not copy this talent tree, folks. Do not copy this talent tree. Oh, what, $9.99? Oops. Stand by, please. Yeah, it looks like 2429 did indeed lose their KvK. Not for lack of trying. Oh no. Sorry, Captain. That's going to build in plenty of time. I want to see how fast this march is now. Yeah, that's why I kind of just threw talents wherever, right? Because the talent tree's not going to matter. He's not primary anyway. We can always change it if we need to. Oops, I just hit the wrong button here. I hope it doesn't screw up the stream. Oh, we're opening way too many windows now automatically. OBS is already running. No, I do not want to run OBS again. I think that KvK could have gone differently if, sorry, Chronico, if Earth Camp had started on the left-hand side rather than the right-hand side into Kingsland. You know, I think if it would have been Earth versus water at the start, then things might have turned out a little bit differently. But yeah, Apo was. I know he was getting down from time to time, and people were coming into his chat and trying to start bullshit, but he fought his ass off. He really, really did. Yeah, and let's be honest. I think, and I've said this for years, right? Losing a KvK is not the end of the world. You're gonna find out who's loyal to your kingdom, and who is just there to ride on the success and the coattails of others. So I think that kingdom has a very good leadership team. If it didn't, I don't think Apple would be there in the first place. I think they have a very good leadership team, and as long as they have some takeaways, and now might not be the time to discuss what went wrong, right? Wait until things kind of cool off, until cooler heads are around, and then bring that leadership team together and solicit opinions from valued members of the community and say, okay, what could we have done differently? And really reflect and build from that and learn from that. Clean out any dead weight that might be in the kingdom. Make sure everyone's on the same page moving forward, and recruit some of the right players with the same mentality as your core group of fighters have. And I think the future looks bright for 24-29, despite potentially losing this KvK. I didn't say 59 was useless. They have some very, very good players in that kingdom. Some dedicated players in that kingdom. For that kingdom being a newer kingdom, and I think this is only their second or third season of Conquest KvK, I think they did exceptionally well. I think the problem was honestly, from a planning perspective. Earth should have gone against water in Kingsland, and fire should have gone against wind. When Earth was online, they were able to push water out quite easily. The problem is there, though, that water backbuilt flags in a fashion, and so did Wind Camp, that when fire and Earth were both pushing and both able to burn flags, they didn't get as far as fire and water did when they were both pushing and they were both able to burn flags. So I think it just comes down to a little bit of planning, some fine-tuning here and there, and I think both of those kingdoms, we can expect great things from them in the future. Speed, speed, speed. What's up, Only Farmer? Yeah, I mean, I think Apocalypse Gaming knows. I'm good friends with him. I think he knows that at any time, if he wants to, he can come to 1029. Him and Queenie can come to 1029. We'd be happy to have him here. Yeah, I think, Master, I really think that 2377, they told all their players, okay, go to sleep. They all went to sleep for about 6 hours. They all logged online, and everyone was there, and they pushed hard today. And 29 was drastically outnumbered today. That was apparent. I think a lot of their players stayed up for a long, long time until they had the advantage and were able to push 2377 a little bit, and then they said, oh, okay, we can finally get some sleep. And by the time they woke up and reacted, it was just too late. But, that's my thoughts. I could be way off base, but that's my perspective from an outsider looking in. Yeah, oh no, I know. Water was out of Kingsland. Water was out of Kingsland. And then, I think a lot of them went offline too. They got pushed out of Kingsland early, built back into Earth got pushed out of Kingsland early and built back into Kingsland on the left-hand side. I think had they started on the left-hand side, and it could be a different story right now. But again, opinions are like assholes, guys. Everyone has one. Everyone has one. All right, we want to wait to do one of those. Oh, this is an easy one. Let's do this. Gather 3 runes. We can do that. I think I'm close to something, right? Yep, over here. Ooh. Ooh, AP recovery. Yeah, that's, to me, 77 having another kingdom in that camp, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. They're definitely strong enough to be in a camp all by themselves, but you can't fault them for it, right? You play the hand that you're dealt. Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Sorry, guys. Just noticed that. So I got a button on my Stream Deck that I press when I want to go live. Right? And it brings up OBS. It brings up all the websites that I need when I go live. And I hit that by accident a few minutes ago. And must have closed out one too many browser windows. Oh, Nevsky's not in my city. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we'll never know. We'll never know. How does the Belisarius skill look? You wanna see it? What should we do? Oh, Chronico, let me get there. Let me get there. Wait for me. Wait for me. No, don't kill it. Wait for me. Oh, we're not going to get a skill off. Damn it. Alright, now let's see what the skill looks like. Sorry, I didn't show that right away when we expertise, or when we leveled him up to 60, simply because, you know, that was on some of the Rise of Kingdoms videos already. That's some serious damage he's putting out, though. You're fine, you're fine. No worries. So that's what it looks like. Nothing spectacular. Not like ZL or YSG. I love their skills. I guess Eleanor's got some flower that pops out or something, someone said. Well, we can do that. We can do that. What was it? Call to arms I want to do, right? Five technology donations? Oh boy. I'm trying not to blow through a lot of training speed ups in these Bastion quests in an attempt to save them for a potential push on Zenith. Yeah, I agree. It looks more like a infantry skill with the sword coming out, right? Jones is wicked too. Got all these power ones. Now I do need to do one, but I'm going to wait until the morning to do a power one, simply because I don't want to use as many speed ups in the shop and speed ups in the training, right? How many? No, we only did 6. I need to do 10 of these bad boys, which is a waste. I should have chosen another Barbarian Bastion skill, but Chandra's, that's nice one. The peacock feathers. All right, now let's get Nevsky back home. And just need to do one more. Let's send Mulan up this way. Hopefully someone joins my rally, Chronico. And what else we got to do? We got to dispatch. Travel. And we gotta recycle those. One away, okay. AP recovery, gotta like that. Oh, let's try there. Nope. Daily physical activities of the Maya people. Penguin. What the hell? Penguin tossing? Come on. Oh, shit. Is it Germany or France? Impact wrench. Hello. I have no freaking clue. Okay, we are stupid today. I'm sure there are answers to that somewhere out there on the internet, but... Yeah, right? Penguin tossing? I mean, seriously, come on. How long are we waiting here? A minute. Okay, we can wait a minute. I I don't know how to respond to that. Migration, Captain Stinkfist Mad Mania. Take back the crown. What do you mean, Chronico? I'm R5. No, I did like 4 training bastions yesterday, right? So I was in first in MG yesterday. I'm not going to go crazy on barbs. I don't have the AP to do that. I might change some tomorrow while at work. But whoever gets top spots in this MG, I want it to be from them fighting. You know, earn your spot by fighting. So I'm not going to go crazy training barbs. I'm not going to go crazy on food day. You know, if I get a spot in MGE, I want to set the example. I want it to be from fighting. I'm going to get an unlock regardless. If there's any fighting taking place, I will be there. I have 4 days off. No. I'm king of the farmers. I'm R5 of the farm kingdom. We're good. We're good. I would have ghosted them, but that's just me. People are saying Leonidas was a better max, better than Belly Prime. I mean, Leo was great for the short period of time that he was usable, right? Guan Leo, I ran that march for 2-3 KvKs. You know, and I mean, where are you, Leo? I mean, you have to admit, we would all love a 6-pack like that. Now, the design of the hair on the chest, that's another thing. That's another story. But, I mean, if I had that upper body, I'd be happy. I mean, I'm happy with the dad bod, but it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. I mean, Chronicle, I've got 7 marches. I could keep 7 marches going all day farming day. So don't challenge me. John Wicked with the $4.99. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. Yeah, like the sands of time through an hourglass. Yeah, I think my wife, well, I'm not that hairy to begin with to be shaving designs in my chest and abs, right? But I think my wife would look at me like I was crazy if I had anything like that. The 6-pack and the chest hair. Hey man, yeah, if I could get a 6-pack like that without having to put in the work, that would be awesome. That's a lot of crunches right there. That's a lot of sit-ups right there. 1.6 million. We can get this leveled up though. As far as the shop, right? I did get these materials. We got those yesterday so that we could do our final refinement on the KvK archer weapon. I have got 2 rings and 1 horn already in this KvK. I don't know that even if we max, well, when we max tech, we're going to have enough to get much else. So we'll probably just save those for the next KvK. I'll probably end this KvK with somewhere close to 30 million crystals, which turn into these season coins at the end. We got the 2 Hydra's blasts already in this KvK, which allowed me to take it from 50 to 75 and then to 100%. Hopefully, and we want to have one. We want to have 1 coin in reserve for the inscription shop. Should we be fortunate enough to win? Hopefully, I can get 3 more coins total and get another ancestral mask. As far as the coins go, we can get an individual coin still nowhere. We can get a coalition coin if we destroy 2 enemy camp sanctuaries. We can get a second coin for the camp if we destroy 4 sanctuaries. We can get a third coin for the camp if we destroy 6 enemy Hyrons. And then where's the Zig at the end? Where's the Zig at the end? That's in here somewhere. Oh. Isn't it? Where the fuck is it? Did I pass it over here? Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. If we hold the Zig at the end, so there's a possibility. Unlikely though, right? Because if you get the Zig at the end, you're usually giving up some of those other coins in other areas. But I think for sure I'll get at least 1 more coin for an Autric reward. But hopefully 3. 3 is the goal, so that I can get Ancestral Mask Helmet and start to move that one up. I want to get that to level 2. This is my second Archer March. I want to get this to level 2, which is Archer Health. And I want to get this to level 2, which is Enemy Defense Ignored, before I move those over to my main march here and replace the level 4 helmet and the level 4 set weapon. 7 belly primes and 10 gold heads. That's not bad. Is that 5 spins or 10 spins? Who else is even on this wheel? Oh, Herman Z. Okay. $41. So you got 17 total? How many did I get again? $37. 15, 25 of those were from unlocks though, so. Oh, seriously? But we're going to max spin this thing. We're going to go way past 100. Hopefully we get several 8s tomorrow. How long do I have to do this training? Doesn't tell me. Okay, let's just get it done. Alright, Bastion quests are done for the day. Outstanding. Daily objectives are done for the day. Outstanding. And this is done for the day. What do we got left in weekly challenges here? Nothing. Season challenges, we have Bastion quests to do yet. We have logins to do yet. There's 19 days before we can finish that off. So I think at this point we are going to get some more gatherers out and call it a day. Let me just take a quick peek, see if anyone else is streaming currently. We've got Chisgo, we've got Big Kane, doing belly prime testing. So let's get you over there. Belly prime full geared test, 1 versus 1 and 5 versus 5. So I'm sure that's something you guys will be interested in if you haven't already left the stream to go and watch something like that. Your Mulan doing a sunbath? Yes, she is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. We'll get her out though, but we're going to get you over to Big Kane. Be sure and drop a hashtag Lambo Raid when you get there so he knows where you're coming from. Thanks all for jumping on. Thanks for the likes today. Thanks for the subscriptions. John Wick, thank you for the donation as well. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of Spinning the Wheel. Thank you.